Hi, I'm John, and this is part 57 of my playthrough series of Valheim Call to Arms with mods. Hello, and welcome back to Valheim. In the previous part, we delved into the infested mines. We cleared it out of all the creatures and of all the treasure. And we got the black cores from there, which enable us to build black forges and A-tier refineries. So yeah, we have the required materials here for the A-tier refinery, but we didn't build one because my Gizmo mod was kinda stuck. But yeah, we were nearing the end of that part anyways, so we just decided to wait until this part to build it, and now it has reset with me resetting the game. I did also check that you can manually reset it by pressing V, or that's the default button to resetting all the axis changes in the Gizmo mod, so if that happens again, now I'll know. But yeah, this thing is kind of huge, and I'm not sure if I want to have it inside here, because I think it's gonna shoot out A-tier, but well, to be honest, I don't have a better place for it right now, so I guess we're just gonna have to build it here. Hello, Hugin. Warrior, what kind of contraption is this? It looks dangerous. There is a grinding funnel up here. I wonder what you will put into it. Yeah, we're gonna have to jump here. Add some soft tissue in there. I'm sure the Dvergar are a bit triggered by that, since they drop soft tissue as well themselves. I don't actually know if it's their soft tissue that they are dropping, or if they just carry some soft tissue of the Jotunns in their pockets, and that's what drops when they fall. Maybe it's best not to think about that. Doesn't seem like the Dvergar are doing too good thinking about things like these. But yeah, let's grab what we can from here. I should actually probably leave the soft tissue here if I am to have this refinery in here. Then I should probably keep those here. If you work and keep tidy, Friday brings money. Is that so? Alright, let's return to the Forsaken Shore with all of this stuff. And yeah, I think we're gonna use the refined A-tier that we're gonna get to identify the unidentified magic items of the Mistlands. I'm sure we have other uses for it as well, but I think this one is the most pressing at the moment. It has the priority. I don't know where I would leave all of this stuff. I guess all the Mistland stuff should be there. Let's take the black metal back here. Let's actually fix or repair the pickaxe, and let's see if I can upgrade it. I can't. It's gonna require a bit more black metal. Alright, Eikthyr. We get it, you're not impressed. Let's actually get some more coal. Now that I have a lot of wood in my inventory. I do think I'm actually gonna need more black metal. So it definitely wouldn't be a bad idea to return to the plains. Lightfoot mead increases jump height. That's gonna be fun to try out, especially since the passive power of Eikthyr also increases jump by quite a bit, actually. Oh, major healing potions. We're gonna make these. Okay, so blood clot and royal jelly is actually useful. Let's just go ahead and make a ton of these straight away. Throw those in there. Leave the rest there for now. I'm just gonna drink one and see how high up I can jump. That's crazy, I can jump to the roof, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Let's make some lox pie. And what do I need for the Mistland Supreme? Carrots, right? I have carrot seeds here. It's not gonna help me. Gonna have to plant a lot of carrots in here. Let's get the rest as well. There we go. And then I'm gonna need the cultivator. Let's just pick this one. Uga sapling. Oh. Oh, with sap you can... Okay. And with ancient seeds you can plant, I guess, ancient trees, or whatever you call those, that you get ancient bark from. That actually makes sense. But yeah, carrots. I hope these have enough room to grow like this. If I was smart, I would pause and check before I finish this, but never claimed to be a smart man. I think they're good. Let's go all the way to the edges. Let's actually... well, I don't have too many more. Seed onion, seed turnips. Yeah, let's do it. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more of these at some point. I honestly cannot remember what food items you get in the Mistlands and the Ashlands. So yeah, I don't know if I already have all the Mistlands recipes. Most likely I do. Can't think of anything that I would still be missing. I think we have a good amount of flour. Let's actually put all the flour in a barrel. I should use the barrels now that I have them. Yeah, can I make anything? I have the ox pies. I guess the meat platter is good for now. Let's make a few more of those. And what else can I make? I guess the salad is pretty good food, at least for stamina. This is for A tier. And the wolf skewers would actually be pretty good as well. Yggdrasil porridge gives a lot of A tier. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the salad. So let's make this times 5. Let's put these here. And I guess I'm gonna leave the rest here. Right, let's wait for these to cook. Then we're gonna return to the Mistlands. And get the refined A tier. Where do you get fishing baits from? From Haldor, right? Alright, these are empty. So let's go to the Dverger fortress. I am excited to find out what gear we get. It It's been a while since I've gotten gear upgrades. Alright, let's grab all of this before it tears down the place. Alright, we got a lot of new recipes. Let's actually check out the SAP site. I have a feeling we've got a lot more SAP coming our way. There we go. The root seems all dried up. Alright. Then we will move everything to this one. I'm hearing a gyal, which is... well, it is what it is. I was gonna say it's terrifying, but to be honest, they aren't that bad. There it goes. Has it noticed the fortress? I don't think it has. Oh no, it definitely has. Yeah, it's shooting at it. Oh, this is a good time to get a shot. Are you guys okay? There you go. Good job, guys. Oh. A 2-star soldier. I'm rooting for you. Alright, this battle seems to be one that goes nowhere. Oh, never mind. It went somewhere. I don't know if I can block this guy. But I do know that it has way too much health. I mean, I could probably take it down, but it would take ages. So I'm not gonna bother. Let's add sap. And let's return to the Forsaken Shore to identify some items. Alright, let's leave the A tier, the refined A tier here. And we're obviously gonna start with the legendary gear. And it could be anything. I don't know why the arbalest is twice in here. But I don't know, yeah. Explorer's Wisp Pack. That's cool. But yeah, a Wisp Light, that would be disappointing. Well, I mean, if it had some special enchants on it, then why not? But yeah, I'm excited. Let's do it. Jotunn and Mistwalker. Awesome. Dyrnwyn, the White Hilt. Sword of King Ruhterek. Hyle, the Generous. When drawn by a worthy soul, the entire blade blazes with fire. Alright, so imbues fire damage. Parry window increased. Attack stamina usage reduced. Duelist. I don't know what that does. Block stamina usage reduced. Alright, let's check out what Duelist does. So D. A, B, C, D. Duelist. When using the magic weapon without anything in the player's offhand, its block armor is increased by X amount of the weapon's attack power, and its parry force is increased by X half of the weapon's attack power. Okay, so the attack power is, I guess it's the slash damage. Alright. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, I'm a worthy soul. Because it blazes with fire. That's cool. That's so cool. And legendary Jotunn. Not even the giants of old could weather the poisonous bites of this weapon. Alright, so it's not a unique weapon, but it is still a legendary version of the Jotunn. It's weightless. Attack stamina usage, block stamina usage, both reduced. Imbue poison damage, which it already does, so I think that's just a bonus. And parry window increased. Alright, so it basically it deals a lot of poison damage. Okay. And it looks like this. It's just a plain old, yeah. Alright, I'm definitely gonna upgrade the Dyrnwyn as much as I can. But let's see what the epic gear is. I don't have enough refined A tier to identify all of them, so let's identify 4 out of 11. Okay. We got a Heathen Mask. Discovery radius increased, darting thoughts, armor. We're gonna lose A tier and Headhunter if we change. This one has 35.2 armor. This one has 28. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Heathen Mask. Darting thoughts. I'm gonna have to look that up. Increase A tier region while decreasing max A tier. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on, definitely. But we are gonna save this. Black Tower. Parry increased, stagger duration, and weightless. Let's actually... Can I... There we go. So, block armor. I mean, the level 3 black metal shield is better, but this one has a better parry bonus. So I guess this is a buckler style shield. So if I upgrade this, then it's definitely gonna be better. Yeah, this is a buckler, definitely. Oh, sorry about that. Aesir Arbalest. That deals a lot of damage. Alright. A slow but powerful weapon. Definitely. And Crow Staff of Embers. So, imbue frost damage, okay. And everything else is just a bonus, I guess. Alright. Let's take a look at what it would require to upgrade these. This is actually pretty cheap to upgrade. But the Mistwalker is the one that I actually want to upgrade the most. Right, so I just need refined A tier, basically. Yeah. Alright, I can do that. Let's get this in here. I think I had my spare gear here at the moment. Let's just leave these in here. Where do I prepare that? Oh, right. The Galder table. I forgot about this. Alright, so I'm gonna have to build this down here, obviously. Let's actually move the artisan table over here. Oh, mechanical spring. Let's build one of these. Let's see what we get. Vice trap ballista, right? Okay. And you need refined A tier for that as well. Of course. And refined A tier for this as well. So you pretty much just need refined A tier for everything from now on. Alright. I guess we're gonna spend some time in the Dwerger Fortress then. Let's hope this hasn't done too much damage around here. I'm sure it hasn't. Maybe the ward protects. Some repairs to this place wouldn't hurt. Alright. Well, I guess that answers my question. It's a nice view though. Yeah, I guess I could go out and explore a bit on the other side of the shore, or the ocean actually. See if there's more of those infested mines out there. Yeah, let's go back to the Forsaken Shore. Use up some of this refined A tier. Let's just got one more. Let's go get that. Yeah, I probably should use it to build the workstations before I identify all the gear. Even though the gear is obviously way more exciting, but I'm gonna have to build these at some point. Should this be up here? Would that be cooler? I guess this would be a cool place for it. Or I guess I have everything else down on this level, so in that way it would make sense to have this down here as well. Yeah. Hello Hugin, thanks for the jump scare. Trying your hand at scrying the runes, are you? I'm impressed, sorcerer. Charms and conjurations will take their toll. If you wish to master the arts, you must find appropriate sustenance. As it happens, the parts around here are looking ripe with all sorts of delicious new ingredients together. Lucky you. Alright. Galder table. The feather cape would be nice. I could use another backpack if I had that. Right, there's the seal breaker that you need to open the door to the boss. And yeah. I guess I could make one of these upgrades. I'm not sure which way it's supposed to face, but let's just add it there. And then I need more A tier to get the other one. Right. Can I make a spring? I can. Let's make that. And now I can make the vice. Alright. Black Forge level 3. I don't have any more flax. Some more kiln. No kiln, I mean, let's get some more coal from the kiln. I guess I should tend to my farm. Gather the berries from the bushes. I would have enough blueberries for a few more bushes if I wanted to, but don't know if I need any more, to be honest. Let's add some barley to the windmill. Get the honey before winter arrives and the bees start sleeping or hibernating. There we go. I wonder if the ocean is frozen over all the way down to the ashlands during winter. Or maybe the hot water down at the ashlands melts the ice. I don't know, but I think we might be finding out next winter. It's just day 2 of fall at the moment, and I think we're making good progress in the Mistlands. I don't think we're anywhere near completing the Mistlands just yet. We don't even know where the Queen is, but yeah, we just need to delve into some more infested mines, get the seal breaker fragments, and find out where the Queen is, and yeah, take her down. So we're not like too far off. I guess we'll just put these in here for now. And we should return to the Dvergr fortress. I guess I should call this A-tier fortress. Oh, I don't have any soft tissue. Okay. Well then, we're gonna have to go and mine for some. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's go. Oh, there's a gal down there. Alright, where is this? There we go. I think we're gonna have to cut through the petrified bone. Actually, it might be a good thing that there's something in the middle. Allows me to not fall down. Maybe. Oh, I should have emptied out my backpack as well while I was at the Forsaken Shore. Well, it's not like I always forget to do that, right? Right? Okay. Let's just find our way out of here. Maybe get some black marble along the way. All right. Let's return to the A-tier fortress. And process all of this soft tissue. Oh, there's a tick. Alt it. There we go. Let's leave all of this in here. I should get to the sap site while I'm at it. Check out if we have any more sap. We do indeed. A good bit more. Very nice. This Dverger Rogue doing a good job protecting it. I won't get lost. Let's leave the sap in here as well. And I think I should just go to the Forsaken Shore and see if I can identify the rest of the items. I think it takes 4 refined A-tier to identify a single item, so I can identify 3 items. Oh no, it takes 3. Oh yeah, because these are different rarity items. I guess that affects the cost as well. Alright, well, let's identify 4 epic Mistlands gear. Alright, cool. Another Arablast. Unhindered, doesn't reduce movement speed. Lifesteal when health is critical. Elemental damage dealt increased. Stacker damage increased, durability increased. Alright. Out of these 2, I think, well, this one deals more damage. and even more so when health is critical, but I gotta say the unhindered is pretty nice. Doesn't reduce movement speed. Increased durability is of course nice. Don't have to repair it that often. And the lifesteal when health is critical is pretty good, so yeah. Heathen Slayer. Imbue fire damage, only 5%. That's pretty low. Block stamina usage reduced and ATO leech. Alright. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Alfheim, Staff of Frost. So durability increased, imbue lightning damage, interesting, block increased, damage increased when health is critical, and parry increased. Alright, decent. Let's go ahead and repair that, and repair the rest. What do I get from reclaiming these? Just some iron. Yeah. You don't actually get much of anything from repairing those. Alright, we got some major healing meats. Let's get those into use. Let's repair what we can. And should I just leave the staves in here for now? Alright, let's put the Staff of Frost there. And the Staff of Embers there. Let's leave the Kron sword over there. Let's take some of these healing meads upstairs. Let's actually take a few light food meats out there with us. And I guess I should leave these in here. I don't even have any bolts that I could use this with. Oh! Beast Crusher. A Dwerger torch, that's... or a lantern. Imbue fire damage. It doesn't deal any damage, so an elemental damage increased. Okay, that's fun. Sure. Might as well have an epic lantern like that. These would actually be pretty sweet. I don't know how well they fit the aesthetic of this place, but yeah, let's have one in there. Why not? And I think we're just waiting for more refined A tier at this point. Let's gather a few more wisps, why not? Now let's return to the A tier fortress, see if we have enough to identify the rest of the gear. I guess at this point, while I'm just waiting around, I should go out and explore further into the Mistlands or keep sailing around the mainland. I guess those are my options. And I should definitely empty out my backpack, which I forgot to do for the second time now. Let's actually open it up right as we get here. Okay, maybe that's not a good idea to take everything into the inventory. Okay, let's leave the lanterns here. I guess I have stone outside. Let's see. These go here. Do I have black marble somewhere? Well, I do now. And then these copper scrap and I think you can't put them in these. I'm gonna have to take them to the Howling Inn, maybe? Or the Black Keep. But I believe the Howling Inn has more coal in there. But yeah, let's see if we can identify the rest of the Mistlands gear. Alright. Havoc pulsating earrings. A trinket which increases AT regeneration. Meat's cooldown is reduced, luck is increased, and fate increased when health is critical. What does luck do in this context? I guess it has something to do with the loot that drops. Maybe increase the chance to find higher rarity magic items. Yeah, alright. What else was there? Feint increased. Let's see what Feint does. I think it increases the, or decreases the area in which enemies detect you. The player has an X% chance to automatically avoid all damage from attack. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. So Feint is actually one of the best enchants there is. Alright, Troll Emblem. It has a lot of block armor and block force. And thorn damage, okay. Parry window increased, parry increased. Yeah, that's pretty good. But this one is better for parrying, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Emblas, Staff of Embers. Attack A tier usage reduced. Where does it say how much A tier it uses to? Nowhere. Okay. Damage increased when health is critical, and imbue lightning damage. Alright. That's pretty decent as well. Let's repair it. I think I should get a chest in here, as with all the other crafting stations. Let's have one here as well. And let's actually take these down and put them in here. Alright. I think I'm gonna take the iron and the copper to the Howling Inn. And after that, I'm pretty much gonna be done with this part. We've been at it for long enough, once again. I think I'm gonna need to wait to get one of each, put them into chests so that they know, the rest know to get there. There we go. Man, it's been a while since I've been here. Gerhafa staring at me from there. Well, I guess I should leave some coal in here as well. Did I have dragon eggs in here? I do. But if I remember correctly, you only get epic runestones from Motor's trophy, so not really worth it in my opinion. So you have the Dwerger camps near the Howling Inn, up on the mountains. I think they had black cores at the middle of their camps. But I'm gonna let them be. I don't want to go and destroy their camps. Did I already run out of soft tissue again? Nope. Good. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this part. Let's return to the Forsaken Shore. I don't think I have enough of anything to do anything, so I was thinking about crafting the feather cape. I think it takes 28 here to do that. Yeah, I don't have that. A-tier Vive gear. could be good if I decide to play around with magic, which I might do. I don't usually play a magic build in Valheim or in any game, to be honest, but maybe that's a good enough reason to do that this time. Oh, you could get a Gjall trophy from this. And some A tier from both of these. But, well, I spent some A tier in identifying this, so don't know if that's really worth it. But I'm gonna leave them here for now. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Let me get somewhere. Well, let's leave this part here. Haven't done this before. But yeah. We spent most of this part at the Dverger A-tier fortress, and we've been getting refined A-tier. We identified all of the unidentified Mistlands gear that we got, and we got some very cool items out of that. Mainly this one, the Dyrnwyn, the White Hilt sword, which when drawn by a worthy soul, the entire blade blazes with fire, and it does, so I guess I have a worthy soul for that. And we got the Black Tower, which is the buckler of the Mistlands. And yeah, I think we should enchant our black metal pickaxe. So we should probably return to the Temple of Yagluth to defeat Yagluth a couple of times, get some legendary runestones to be able to enchant items. And yeah, we also need a lot more black metal to be able to upgrade the pickaxe. Because if I am not mistaken, this is actually the best pickaxe in the game. I don't know if you can get a flame metal pickaxe in the Ashlands, but I'm pretty sure you can mine everything there is to mine with the black metal pickaxe. So yeah, I definitely want to upgrade it to the maximum upgrade level that I can. Right, and I don't actually know if I need the fire resistance barley wine with me anymore. Should probably leave that in here. But yeah, I guess since I'm using the vanity system, I could... Oh no, you can't use it on weapons or shields. Okay. Well, that does make sense, but also that's a shame, because I don't really like the look of the shield that much. But that's fine. Yeah. In the next part, I think we will continue exploring, either in the Mistlands to look for more infested mines, get more Sealbreaker fragments, and learn the location of the Queen. Or we might go sailing and continue our quest to uncover or discover the land on the map. Yeah, I don't know which we're gonna do, but I do like progressing more than I like sailing around, so if I had to guess what I want to do next time, I would probably guess I'm gonna go look for infested mines and such. But now it is time to bid you farewell, so thank you for watching, like the video if you liked it, and stay tuned for more Valheim.